Welcome back to Hopes and Pylons. Let's play some more Crusader Kings III. We're Empress Fatima of Kanem Bornu. We are going for the Mother of Us All achievement. We have to reform our faith and convert all of Africa to it, starting as our great-grandmother, I believe, Daurama Daura. We've been through a period of quite a bit of strife in our country here. Our father had issues with rebellion and then he died at like 38. And now we had some issues with rebellion. We have put them down and or the wars have ended inconclusively in some cases. But we did beat them all. And if I remember correctly, we ended up with a bunch of prisoners that rebelled against us, whose stuff we could be taking. I don't know that we want to, but we certainly want to have a look at who we have in our prison and what we can do to them. We also saw that one of our subjects, and I believe it's you. Is it you? It's only 2 kingdoms? I felt like you had 3 kingdoms. Maybe that changed already again. I don't know. You're a pretty powerful vassal of ours. That is quite scary with all the land she owns. Kingdom of Jurumberland and Igbo Benu down here. And apparently all of this currently counts as Jurumberland, although this is not really land, to be fair. So that's quite a powerful vassal. Potentially we have to be mindful of that. But let's have a look at our prison first. Prisoners and sort by time in prison, yes. So let's have a look at the fresh ones. So who are you? You are my prison vassal. You are the king of Sao and the chief of someplace. Now, you actually don't hate my guts, which is surprising. You're a title claimant and you have foreign culture, and we have that disputed heritage going on, unfortunately. Now, we could go ahead and take his stuff. And frankly, that might be the way to go. That said... So, normally I would just do this. Do the title revocation, grab the stuff, and then split it among other people as needed. However, we are shy and ambitious. We hate inviting people to our court, we hate improving relations with people, and we hate giving people stuff. If I were to go and have a look at, say, Dumu Kamini here, and try to grant you a chiefdom of someplace, we take some stress for it. It's not insane amounts of stress, so we might still want to consider that, but we don't want to go around giving away, taking and then giving away stuff a lot, because we also can't reduce our stress with the feast, because when you're shy, you don't get stress reduction from that. I have checked in the game files, try to look for some event or something that allows the removal of shy or the gaining of gregarious, which is the opposite of shy, which would remove it. But there doesn't seem to be an option for grown-up people. Children, yes. Grown-ups, no. At least I haven't seen it. I might not have found it, but what I saw, there is nothing. So we have to live with the fact that we're shy. So taking away your stuff would mean that we at least have the one chiefdom too much, which you would then have to give away. It's just the one chiefdom, so it's not insane amounts, and we do get our kingdom back, which is kinda nice. No, you're not even like a relative of mine or something, right? Doesn't look like you are, no. Oh no, member of my house, never mind. I don't know if that... I don't think it matters for the... for our points. The not the splendor, the renown points. Because he is not independent of somebody else in this dynasty. But still I generally do like keeping my people around. Now I wonder if I can make you just give up your claims. I think that's the thing I can do, right? Did we do that before? You said negotiate, release, renounce your claims. 30 opinion lost, but 20 gained because he will no longer be title claimant. So he should be okay, and he should be a lot less scary. That seems good to me. We keep our guy alive, he's gonna kinda like us. And he doesn't have any claims anymore. Let's do that. Sure. See if the opinion modifier changes as we thought it would. Come on. There we go. No, it did not. It's the -30 from Frost to renounce. Oh, you now want a seat on the council. I see. I thought you had one, but apparently they don't get the negative happiness for not being on the council when they're in prison. Well, you're gonna be unhappy for a bit. I hope we don't get another uprising from doing that. Who else do we have here? We have you. You're another family person of mine, my brother, title claimant, powerful vassal. Doesn't expect anything because he's in prison, I suppose. So he'd have the same thing going on. We get a big change in his happiness if we released him like that. If we released him at all, we would get a big change. He is intelligent. He has no spouse. He's a decent spy master, but I don't know that I want him as my spy master. I'm still gonna go ahead and do the release for renouncing your claims. Maybe we don't do it to all of them at once, so we don't immediately get another rebellion. I don't know if they can immediately rebel again, but that's obviously a scary thing. No, you are not a powerful vassal. You are a good spy person. I think I'm just gonna release you for just opinion. Just make her like me a bit. And then these guys I apparently picked up earlier, probably in the war. Who are you? Some guy. Can I ransom you for money? Oh, you're not worth the full money. I think these are guys I will just ransom once we have the stuff. Who are you? Prisoner and vassal, one title. Gain a weak hook, or I just let you go for opinion. Let's just do that. I'm trying to build a nice empire here, not consolidate all my land. We already have a bunch of provinces. And again, giving away stuff is kind of hard for us. We are still family focused to make a bunch of genii. Close family opinion could help. Let's go with that for now. Now, did we say we wanted to switch? Because we're very bad at doing the befriending after all, since we get tons of stress from it, so we shouldn't be doing that. We didn't really want to go down here. And diplomat, fellow vassal, no, it's just not the right kind of opinion, so no. Isn't there is that in stewardship? Oh yeah, there's administrator, right? That gives us happier vassals, happier counselors, more contribution. Maybe that's something we should be going down a bit. I mean, I would like something to deal with my stress problem. I would also not mind having popular figurehead and divided attention. I mean, I would like to have it. There's so much I want to do. And there's learning, of course. I'm really interested in going for pedagogy. I think we go for this first. Go for scholar first. Get our kids to be good. And then maybe we can do other things, sure. And we could grab health, we don't need it though. We could grab piety, which I like. But I think we're just gonna go full on learning again. So let's go. Scholar, here I come. A bunch of people who are worth money. and sell the ones that are paying me the full price. Well, 24 is basically 25, so that's fine. Take consort, I don't think I want to. I want all my children to be genii. And I'm pretty sure that that's not the plural of genius. But hey. Okay, getting up on that stuff. Letting everybody out of prison. Good. And recovering a decent amount of troops. Now we have that issue that we haven't got a very big personal power base, so most of our troops come from our vassals, and when they rebel, then that's kind of ugh. I would love to have a better personal power base. Also, I'm wondering if we should move our capital. I think there's a chance that if we move our capital, not as in a chance thing, I'm not sure how the mechanics work, and I tried to look it up, and the game didn't tell me, the wiki didn't tell me. If I move my capital to a barony, do I become a feudal ruler? Because that might be interesting. That might also be scary. Usually in CK, when you become feudal, you lose a lot of power early on. So, not sure. 100 ducats? Who are you? My prisoner nephew. Nice. Sell him off. Certainly take that money back. It was stolen from me because I had to get like mercenaries and stuff. Decision wise, really not much I can do. I'm wondering if I should still have these feasts hold. Now the thing is, I think we get some stress from a feast, at least there's a chance that we do. We don't get any of the stress reduction. I consider hosting feasts because I thought maybe that has a chance of giving us gregarious, which would in turn remove shy. But I didn't find any of that in our game files. Or in the game files. So it might just be a waste of time to just host a bunch of feasts. And also it might hurt. Waste of time, waste of money, and waste of stress. I don't know. I kind of wish we had something else we could do. Shy just seems like a very bad trade, and next time I have any chance of preventing my children from being shy, I will take it. I could ally you. You do not have a lot of stuff. No, you're probably unhappy because you don't have an alliance, are you? No. Are you the guy whose claims I just took away? We gain 10 stress again, and I don't know what we get from allying you. So, medium happiness, to be fair, or to be frank. Can I do any personal scheming? I don't know any. Drawn to the flame. Curious about my vassal. Is that the way he smiles? Gain piety. Start a seduction scheme. Or romance scheme. No, either one will cost me. I'm sure romancing will cost me stress. Yeah. I just take that piety. Also, I don't want another man. Quite happy where I am right now. Who becomes friends? Bilal, Akupela, and Oates. So my husband and my son. Or somebody else's son and my son. Not even particularly interesting one. Scaly. Or I guess you. Who is who again? A vassal of mine. Chief of Rano. Member of my house. Let's make it my husband, I guess. Emperor Kobena. Wait. Is that none of these people? Oh, it's just these three. It's Bilali, who is nobody to me. It is Sarkin here, who's a member of my dynasty, or my house. But otherwise, pretty nothing. It's just claims, even not even anything. You have the Chieftain of Rano, some claims. You're a bit possessed. And that's the best one of those. Do I have any advantage of these guys being friends? Or I just give prestige to my son and myself. Let's do that. I mean, friends are good and all. And a friend of mine died. Speaking of friends, and I gain stress for it, of course. Of course. Yeah, we're gonna need to find some way of coping. I mean, once we get a stress level here, we do get a coping mechanism. It tends to be negative. Didn't I just take all your claims? No, you're a different guy. Or did you get other claims? Foster renounce claims. How do you still have 5 claims? Huh. Either way, he formed another faction against me. Currently too weak, but... Yeah, look at these people. I just released you from prison and you're like, sure. I will go to this feast, but I might have to stop doing that. I don't know if it's net positive if I'm shy. I still have that hope that somehow feasts can make me gregarious, but I don't think it's true. Oh, you immediately found some members, didn't you? Now, I don't have much that I can do to make people like me. I could host a feast of my own. The people who join should like me more. I just try it. I do have the money. I really don't feel like having another rebellion on my hands. I mean, if I must, I must, but we're not even making use of it because we're not taking their stuff. Well done, Emperor. And since we're not even taking their stuff, we have no gain from winning these wars. Could get a weak hook on my brother and vassal. Okay, that seems kind of good. Rather than making my rival, sure. Are you in the faction? Does not look like it, does it? Do I have hooks on any of these people? I have something on you. He's a known criminal. So I have already imprisoned him. I can still take a title apparently. Huh. Really? Yeah, I mean, he's not gonna accept. But I technically still have the option to do that. Do I have anything on you? No, you're just a powerful vassal and not good at anything. You're close to liking me. How much money do I have to give you? How much power do you contribute? 7.9. It's not a lot, but it's some. If I were to send you a nice little gift. I'm sure you'd leave that faction, right? Yeah, there we go. And because their power is dropping, their discontent is dropping. Whatever that means, exactly. Can I bite you out too? What do I have on you? Imprison, revoke title. I could imprison you. I would succeed. You would dislike me for it. I mean, I could just do it. Same here, right? Yeah. Not as likely. Let's keep an eye on that. Eager Reveler, 150 prestige, 20 opinion of every guest. Now I don't know who the guests were. Bonus diplomacy, bonus intrigue, bonus opinion of other revelers. It's funny that we get that even though we're shy. I dig it. I do dig it. No, it's only 4 people left here, and you're at 51. You're gonna leave, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, they did join my feast. That's very nice. So this faction is probably handled by doing that. Now, are we gonna have a chance of generating a bunch of piety? Maybe. We're already a wise man. Woman, I guess. Decent learning, we're a pilgrim. We're not gaining as much as our father did, but our father was possessed, which is apparently makes it very learned. We cannot seek the aid of the spirits. Why not? Have I? I thought my father did. I don't think I did. Art. We can hold a mystical communion. Learning lifestyle, which we're actually working on. We get that divine guidance for more learning. Yeah, let's do this. And we don't know what the unforeseen side effects are. She becomes my friend and she likes me. Who are you? My vassal. I mean, we need some of those people. And somebody's murdering Abazu. A random guest of mine. I don't give a hoot. I don't even like giving land away because I'm ambitious. Can create the Kingdom of Borgu and Darfur. No. I don't know that that does much for me. We're actually holding Dar al-Said for, reasons. Do we get a negative modifier for not rightful liege? We do. I mean, these guys like me a lot. Foreign culture. A bunch of foreign culture people. The reason I'm considering that is I could form the kingdom, so I am the rightful liege over there. We'll go to another thing. And hope that my shyness doesn't become my downfall. You are appreciating. And I appreciate that you are appreciating. In value, that is. Once I feel safe from all these factions, I will go to war again. Try to grab some extra land. I did want... Ooh, I want a lot of things. How old are my children? My oldest son is 4. So I don't think we need pedagogy immediately. So it's either scientific or faithful. I mean, going down the theologian tree is if we do want to reform our faith. It's going to be good. Converting faith is something we're doing anyway, and slowly, so being faster, it's good. Profit. Oh, it's 50% cheaper to reform a faith. Okay. That's how we're going to do that. But we don't need that yet. Let's go for scientific first, and then probably pedagogy, and then one of the other things. Soonish. Now, what do I lose if I'm no longer tribal? Tribal is, let's see. Development is ignored. We know this now. We can raid, which I am not doing. Can't advance past tribal era innovations, right? Can't construct new holdings, and can't check the succession law. Can use prestige rather than go to build their realms and hire men at arms, which is actually not. Whatever. More casus belli, yes. I don't know which casa belli we would lose. Probably the invasion ones, right? This one here. Invade kingdom. Unfortunately, it doesn't say that this is a tribal one, but it feels to me like these invasion ones are. I think the conquer ones are just... Are they just generally available? Did we have them in Germany? I feel like no. Not that I'm fighting you with your 8,000 troops right now. That's a lot of troops. What about you? 6,000? Why do these people always have friends? I mean, 6,000 we can beat, of course, but eh. And you are probably just super nuts, right? Yeah, 6,000 of your own and probably friends to go to, I don't know, 12. No, you have no friends. Now we can't invade kingdom, we can't do it for a while because we're not exalted among men. Well, it is actually the next level of prestige already. So maybe that's our invasion plan. And we certainly do not want... If I'm right, and the invasion Casus Belli is a tribal one, then I certainly should not switch over to being feudal without having my invasion done. I think that seems reasonable. Now we could obviously grab some duchies. Like the Ashanti down here. How are you doing? Could subjugate you, but this is the once in a lifetime subjugation Casus Belli. This is probably also a tribal one. Feels very much like a tribal one. And we could take all this land for not a lot of... Right? No, what are we taking? We're taking that over there, never mind. Well, we could take these 4 provinces, that's not too shabby. It's 4,000 people, which is not no number, but we can easily beat that. Who are you bringing in anyway? People I don't know. I mean, it's these in red, right? I think that's how that works. Do we do this? Feels like we do, right? Go ahead and grab these 4 provinces, which are... Well, Kumasi is not the worst province I've ever seen. It's pretty bad, but not absolute garbage. Bad faith, but that's something we're gonna have to work with. Then again, if we use the duchy claim here, we get all 4 provinces, and we have to give them away, which is 40 stress. Maybe I just don't do that kind of expansion right now. Not as long as we haven't found a good way to deal with our stress. I'm gonna beat up these peasants. 270 down there, is that all? No, there's 449 up here. Now this is one of those cases where I don't know how I'm supposed to raise 2 different armies in 2 different places. Properly, at least. I mean, I can set this raise point here. Or I guess, no, not there. It's actually 1 province. That's 1 giant province here. And I could do raise local, but that's apparently everybody. So that doesn't really... we get left with, I don't know, not a lot. And if I do a second point, maybe they raise closest to the... or raise at the closest point if I have 2 of them. So if I do... oh, that's... no, just move the red one there. Game, this is not trivial. Add another point. Get it where? Here? Sure. And then I'll say raise all armies. Raise at the closest rally point. So that should raise armies at both places. And then once you're reinforced, you go in there. And the same goes for you once you are reinforced. Ah, we could have used these bigger province. Didn't realize they were actually sitting over one over. Now what's going on here? We have used the converting faith. You are making people happy, which I like. You're converting culture, which I like, and you are organizing levies, which I really don't love. Now, which of these are my provinces? It's Figwig, Tahert, Kashtila, over there, Suf, and Bir Amir. And then if we check the, what was it? Kashtila is red, so let's get rid of the low control there. I still think that these will be my best provinces once we have them under control. Some of them might already be among the better ones. Nikki is pretty good. Daura is our capital, which gives us a giant bonus, so that's just very good. Figwig, Look at this. It's already 0.3, even though we get 54% less. And something like... I mean, it depends on their buildings, but generally they can produce a lot of money. Which is okay. And they have those lower vassals that should also be paying us money directly, I think. Can we see this? Feudal vassals. We have one feudal vassal, the... What are you? The Baron of someplace. Up here. He's paying us no money. Some levies. I don't know why we get 0 money from you. Republics. Decent amount of republics. Who are also not paying me any money. So they must not be making any money, right? Otherwise, taxable income 0.5, and we only get 5% of that. I'm not sure. It feels like the feudal places with all their holdings should be better for us. But if I don't get any money from cities, then I'm not sure that that's actually true. 1-hour rebellion, get rid of that. Now could I, in theory, go to this guy? So you're making not a lot because of low control. Did I have? Okay, no, I don't have it. 29 control. So we have a lot of stuff to do up here, never mind. I thought we were almost done, but we're not. So that makes sense that we then don't get any money from these cities. But could I, in theory, renegotiate your contract? No. But you're a city, so maybe I never can. Okay, Suf culture and Hausa, that is great. And we're trying to turn all the high development places into our culture, so we get higher average culture and therefore higher progress here. We are already getting 0.014 instead of 0.01. Much, much better. Now, Castilla, Suf, oh no, these are already done. Bir Amir is one of the ones that I own, but that's not necessarily one with high development, is it? 5? We have 7 in Gadames. Huge 7. 9 here, of course, and then 10 in Figwick. Did I already convert Figwick? I did. So I guess we do... Wait. There, Gadames. Scheme at court. Murder scheme against somebody we don't care about. I guess we just expose him as an agent. Or her, or whatever. And wait for you to appreciate even more money. But, ooh, group to rule, nice. But only +1. I feel this can be +3, so we got kinda unlucky there. Mercenaries going away, it's fine. It feels like we've mostly dealt with these faction problems. There's only one guy here trying to still scheme against me. And his opinion should go up. Yeah, forced to renounce claims goes up by 3 per year. Then again, other things are going down, but it'll be fine. We're also accruing long reign already, so that's very good. I think we might be at the point where we don't have to worry too much about rebellions anymore. Another crime. I mean, this is the one I have to take because the other one costs me a level of devotion. It is known. Are you worth any money? 12 rather than 50? No. 50. 50 I'll take. Now, what about our men-at-arms? I think I want to get rid of these light footmen. And and replace them with something nice. And I'm considering pikemen, because a lot of people seem to have horses, and pikemen are among the better men-at-arms we can buy here anyway. So that seems kinda good to me. They're only good in hills, mountains, and desert mountains, but yeah. Scrap those, buff them to full. And there are 2 sets of pikemen and 3 sets of bowmen. And that should be a decent mix. Because the one thing that's really good against bowmen is horses. And Independence faction, eh? I thought this was over. I mean, there's not a lot happening here right now. But she does like her independence. How are you, powerful vassal, anyway, with your 2 chiefdoms? High chieftain and chiefdom. Who knows? Mercenaries dismissed. We're getting up to decent numbers of troops again. I believe, as a tribe, the amount of levies we get from our subjects depends on our level of fame. So the higher we're getting there, the more that's gonna be. That also is an explanation why new children get a lot less. And it's also a reason not to swap out of tribe just yet. Because then we lose all those levies. But we're not going to do that this episode anyway, because this one is over. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please do hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Anything you want to say to me, you could say in that comment section. If you wanted to, you know. It would be a good idea. I'm just saying it would be a good idea. Thank you for watching. See you next time.